From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for June 8th, 2017. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the AUDUSD, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis, but first I want to take a moment to recap a couple of the trade suggestions made over the past few days. First off, starting here on the EUR-USD, the euro versus US dollar. Expected volatility today with a talk from the ECB and interest rate news for the euro. We've already seen a little bit of a pull back down here against the euro and pushing back down here on the euro dollar. I still will be looking for possible entries into resistance into the 1260, 1285 level, the orange shaded area at the top of the chart. We had a trade going there from yesterday. It saw over 20 pips prior to the interest rate news or the bid rate news, and it bounced up there, took us out, and now back down again. But if it bounces up into that orange zone again, I think it might be an opportunity to go short with the low risk and high reward trading opportunity here for the euro dollar. Take it over to the GBP USD, high risk again today here for this pair or any GBP pair with the election news coming out of the UK. Watching for potential sell-offs of the British pound, but we don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. So be watchful, use appropriate risk strategies if you're going to trade any pair that includes the GBP as one of the currencies within the pair. Let's go ahead and move it on over to the AUD-USD Australian versus the US dollar. Been looking at this pair today as a potential trade setup as a breakout scenario. A couple of things here on the daily time frame is that the fact that we were in a downtrend, the black trend line, that's clear. It came back down on top of the black trend line and rallied back higher over the past week or so. Right now we're sitting underneath the 100 period simple moving average, so that's giving us a clue to resistance into that yellow shaded area. We've seen historical resistance and support around this yellow shaded area. Just look at the last time we were here. Found resistance into the yellow zone. So it's clear to me that if it's going to go higher, if it's going to break higher and continue the upside momentum, it will need to break 75.55, which is the top of the yellow zone, and the 100 period moving average. If it can't do that, this potentially becomes a point of reversal back underneath the yellow zone 75.35. We look for it to go back down. So we're kind of in this period of congestion. We're in this area of decision for the market. A push higher above it looks for the continuation higher. A push back underneath the yellow zone, we look for potential reversal here for this currency pair. So we want to watch for evidence and clues to one of those two potential outcomes. Keep in mind where the 100 period moving average is just on top of our yellow shaded area. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame and take a look at what's been happening over the past several hours. The market's just been stalled out, bouncing around inside this yellow zone between the 75.35 level at the bottom of the yellow zone and 75.55 at the top. So it's about 20 pips where the market's just bouncing around right now inside this yellow zone. I think your best trading opportunity, whether it's looking for reversal to go back down or breakout to continue the uptrend, will be a breakout of this yellow shaded area. For me, that's going to be an open and close. I like to see an open and close to confirm a breakout rather than seeing a false spike or false breakout, similar to what happened here and here. We've had these false spikes above and below the yellow shaded area, but no real singular candle body outside of that yellow shaded area. So that's what's going to give me the most confidence, whether it's to go long or short, is the breakout open and close above or below that yellow shaded area. Either it's looking for reversal, the dollar to come back a little bit, or dollar weakness, US dollar weakness, we look for the continuation higher. We have had a good bit of news out of Australia this week, so that has played a role in some of the movement that we've seen on this currency pair, but we never know what's going to cause the market to move and what's going to cause incentive for the market to move, but we can watch for the trade setup to gain confidence and direction. For me, that's going to be the open and close above the yellow zone or below the yellow zone as our next trading opportunity. If it goes down, we would look for 7,500 right around the orange shaded area to be our first target, and of course a break below that we would look for it to go all the way down to the green zones. That would be the downside, back to the orange zone or green zone on the way back down. Now on the other side of things, if it goes in the direction of the trend and breaks 75.55, the next barrier for resistance will be closer towards 75.85, 76.05, which is the purple zone. And of course above that, we could even look for it into the mid to upper 76s. So we know where our decision zones are. We're just waiting for the market to tell us when to trade it. That's pretty much it. And I can give you a pretty good example of it right here, where we see this little period of congestion right here. The market broke above it, dipped down on top of it, and then rallied. So if we take another little box here and put it right here, this is a perfect example of what we might be looking here for on the Australian dollar. A breakout of the box, the blue box, the congestion zone, will give us a clue that it's either going to go up or reverse and go back down in the other direction. A reversal, what does that look like? And again, a great example is what you see down here. It was in congestion at the very bottom in the downtrend, at the blue shaded area in the downtrend. It broke out to the top side and started moving back up. If it would have broken under the blue zone, we would have expected it to go down to the purple zone. So you look at these periods of congestion, and we know that there's one of two potential outcomes. It's either going to break to the top side, go up, break to the bottom side, go down. We're hoping that we'll get that open and close to give us the confidence to go ahead and dive into that trade when the event happens.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.